Hello, folks, and welcome back to Overlord, Raising Hell. Yes, let us continue. And let me switch me mousey. Let me alt tab for a second to make sure I'm actually recording. Recording locally. Recording locally. I'm sorry I do that, it's just an OCD thing. I actually get paranoid that I'm not recording if, every so often. And of course my mouse dies. Let me pause that. Actually, let's not. So we have some music playing. I've noticed a weird audio hum with the, in the background of these videos. But regrettably, I can't fix it because, then at other times the music's nice and loud and there isn't an audio hum. Of course, maybe the audio hum is just from my headset or something. And you know, it's nothing to do with like if you were to listen to it, you wouldn't hear it at all. You know, maybe it's just, you know, my headset or whatever. So anyway, back to do this again, fantabulously. And it's not even like I got to keep the life source on, or the money, or the gear. This is mainly so that they can help me clear up the mana and whatnot. Or life source, not mana. Maybe try not walk through the solid matter. Might help me, you know, do shit. Okay. They are terrible at actually doing anything. Okay. Sweep. There we go. There you go, you little retards. Go get that. Good little dumbass. Good little dumbass. Go die for daddy. There you go. Kinda feel bad about that, but whatever. So anyway, let's get some browns out. Sun's out, brown's out. And gotta be honest, every so often I keep swearing I see Melvin's fork on one of those guys. It couldn't be. I know I've lost Melvin's fork. I thought I lost it before and managed to actually not, but it must be gone by now because I lost so many browns during the other fights. The like you know, whatchamacallit fights, the Goldo and Rowie fights. Yeah, that is actually empty. You gotta check because sometimes, you know, they, as you saw a moment ago, they won't gather something that's right in front of them. Regrettably, even if I leave minions here, they won't be here when I get around. So I can't like stage an ambush. Not that you'd want to. In all likelihood, it would probably just end with your minions dead. In all likelihood. So yeah. We'll just have to go and redo what we did last time. So. And like last time, we can't kill that guy. I'll just charge these ahead and into them. I think he actually tanked a shot from my minions. Awfully nice of him. Go break shit. I'm just wondering, why are they making gear minion sizes? You know, most people are, you know, substantially larger. You know, it's just surprisingly, you know, they have minion-sized weaponry and whatnot. Well, well, not weaponry, it's more the armor that's the issue. For some reason, that guy there is glitching out. Really, dude? Really? Fine. Get your ass back here. Nothing up there. If there was, it's despawned. And he'll wander over there and get munched. And as you saw last time, stay the fuck away. Just because you're in the middle of eating one thing doesn't mean that they won't slam down and try to eat anything else.
Avoidance is the best tactic. Prolonged motion on the sand seems to agitate them.
Okay, it seems that no one needs that. Just run, just run, just run, just run, just run. I hate him.
Plaster bags. Oh, careful, master. They're powerful. The clues in the name.
To be honest, when he said that there, all I could hear was plaster bugs, and I was getting confused. Because somehow, I don't think exploding has much to do with plaster. You know, imagine you put a plaster on, you know, your paper cut and it just explodes, healing it completely.
It's the bug's breeding grounds.
These bugs are creepily large. Come, move.
Make sure you keep your minions away
Christ.
from the blast radius.
As you can, as you might have guessed there, he didn't, or as you may have noticed, he didn't say the audio cue we heard last time. You know, about the bug fall down, go boom. And his commentary on that. There we go.
Go boom! Minions clearly don't know the difference between secluded and safe.
He says that, though he is actually is a minion himself. Him phrasing it like that, it kind of implies that he isn't a minion. He's not the average minion, but he's clearly a minion of some type. Unless he's, I know, another species, a critter of another species altogether, and is merely cosplaying as a minion. Reminds me of that woman who's he seriously refers to herself as transracial. So it's, you know, transspecial here. There we go. Don't kill it. If you didn't notice there, one of them managed to take off half its hit points in a single hit. Well, just under half. Just sending in 2 because why not? You know, that surely couldn't, you know, that surely couldn't not work out. Didn't mean to aggro both of them, but whatever. Ah, toasted both of them. Actually saw a cool little thing, just before I started recording. Some people have been giving up about an Anita Sarkeesian interview. She was proclaiming that, you know, burly action hero, you know, comic book character, you know, if a character is in a video game and it's a guy and he's big and burly and even if he's topless, he's male power fantasy. And seemingly nothing but. People were giving out about that. Anita, once again, talking completely out of her ass. But someone posted a link to a Clive Barker website. I'm not so sure if it's his official thing or, you know, what is it. But it had things from an interview about his game on Dying. It's a game about a, I'm not sure what you call him, Irish shaman, Irish magic guy. And he, actually, a side point, you don't actually have to do this in the slightest. You don't have to do it in the slightest. All this stuff is optional. You can just rush through and hope you don't get eaten. But I want the gubbins, so I'm doing it. But he was talking about the like the Clive Barker and Dying game, and like it was parts of different interviews, and they had one on the main character. I can't remember his name off the top of my head, but originally it was going to be Count Magnus something or other, but they couldn't, and he was, you know, big, bald, tattooed guy built like a comic book character, and apparently I'm not sure whether Clive Barker himself or some other guy being interviewed, but the staff got, you know, sat down and they had to talk about it, and they ended up trashing him and going with a different character, the character that they actually you know, put in the game itself, and it was actually quite interesting. I won't remember to include the link by the time I get around to uploading this, but if I look at it here on my phone, I can at least tell you what it's called.
I like objects.
I'll send a few extra guys, just for shits and giggles. Let's see, did I retweet it? No, retweeted someone else giving up with something else. So I liked it. Twitter is this weird thing of not putting things in order of you liking it, but in order of when they got posted. So you might have liked something just a minute ago, but it'll be at the end of the list if it was actually posted 2 years ago. It's actually absurdly annoying.
Your mana has been increased.
Ah, here it is. clivebarker.info/undying.html. That's the one I saw. And it was the original character's name was Count Magnus Wolfram. And he looked like a comic book hero. That was the exact phrasing. I'm not sure if I said that or muscled like a comic book character. Oh yes, I actually didn't finish here. I need to go deal with 2 more sandworms. Come on, you fucking bug. Come on. Don't know why they keep saying ouch. Makes sense when they're holding the spiked bomb. They're probably holding it wrong. They are idiots. Come on. You know, they are idiots after all, but I have no idea here. I love how it just keeps on running back, fleeing like that, until it reaches me. Then it calms down. But yeah, the team was an interesting read. And it actually did make me a little tempted in trying that Clive Barker game, if I can. Certainly, what I can remember of seeing another Let's Play of it, it is a bit of an annoying game. Just in fact, you're going through a large manor, and you have to find your way to your destination, but you will consistently find locked doors. So if I've ever referenced, as, you know, like locked, stuck, won't budge, that's what I'm referencing. That's the game. That's the 10. The main character is an Irish guy. Like I said, Irish shaman, Irish magic dude. There's magic in the universe, and it was like he was part of some military group dealing with it, like during some when the war. It's during some war. Honestly, I feel like I almost should be using blues here to do this. They're substantially more expendable. And that's reminded me of something else. There is a song by Voltaire. Voltaire is a goth singer guy, very funny guy. He's done a few books as well. The one book about the Jersey Devil, it was a comedy horror thing. Like, it starts off with a guy trying to do some satanic ritual in the in his local Hot Topic, and his friend tries to stop him, so he'll get pissed out of his store. And he rushes into one of the clothes racks and jumps out at him, wielding a double-ended dildo. It was very weird thing, but it was funny, and whatnot. And there's actually a self-insert in it. It's clearly meant to be Voltaire, but it's a different character. It's some other guy. It's another singer, but one of the songs he sings at one stage is one of Voltaire's himself. So, maybe self-insert's the wrong word, but yeah. Call it whatever you will, that's just vaguely what I remember calling it when I read it years ago. He also did another book that I never read. I have here in like a box under my bed, along with a toy. I believe under in the box as well. I used to be out of it, but now I don't see it. Called Candy Cause. It's about a bat that punishes mean kids at Halloween. Not sure if I killed the thing or not. I don't think so. It punishes mean kids at Halloween, but it takes their candy, and come Christmas time, it gives it to the good kids. And yeah, it's from what I remember looking at it, it was a cute thing. And I've like I said, I have the Candy Cause stuffed toy somewhere. Okay, run. I've tons of them. I remember grabbing some Kinder thing before, just because it had a stuffed teddy in it, and it was cute. Okay, go get that. I remember I was saying something else there, but now I don't remember. Oh yes, Expendable. It was a song by Voltaire. He did other stuff. He did other songs. He, for example, did one album that was dedicated to, like, say, Star Wars, Star Trek, Doctor Who, that kind of thing. It was called Bitrektual. It was mostly, I had Star Wars, Star Trek songs in it, but I do remember one Doctor Who song. And but that's not the point of what I was getting at here. What I was getting at was one song he had called Expendable. It was about two red shirts, and he actually had two versions of it. Both are duets, but the first version of it was done in a duet with a guy that sounded remarkably like Voltaire. So it was actually really annoying for me to know which bit was Voltaire and which wasn't. The other version was done with, I'm going to probably misremember the guy's name, but I keep remembering him as Robert Picardo, but I'm not sure if that's his name. It's just too close to Picard, which is making me think I'm just confusing him with the guy from Next Generation. You know, just somehow lumping the character's name into the actor's surname. But he played the Doctor on Voyager. He got him in for it, for the duet. It's about the song Expendable is about a red shirt and a stormtrooper, and about how useless and worthless they are, but together they're awesome. The stormtrooper will miss, the red shirt will still die. And it was a funny song. They also got Chakotay and Harry, the actor who played Chakotay, and Harry Kim, and the actor who played Harry Kim for another song, which is cool. So yeah, he also did a country album as well, gothic country I think he called it, but yeah, or maybe that was a fan nickname for it. Sometimes the fans nickname things that the I'm not sure if that's a fan nickname or the artist nickname. So yeah. Oh, what the? That's irritating. That's obnoxious.
Why fight when you can pay others to do it for you?
Yes, you look plastic. Move on, Barbie. Go party. They died there because they actually didn't flick back over to me yet. So, well, that's obnoxious. Okay, I don't actually need that. Actually, you know what? I will use that. Just kind of a shits and giggles kind of thing. I'm already after losing 2 minions. Let's risk another. At least this time it's not one of my actually well-geared ones. Okay, thank you, other beetle. Run into the explosion. They really don't like beetles. And they can also take a beetle explosion to the face. beetle blowing its load all over your face, I would imagine is quite painful. There's actually some I remember seeing